Hey guys, thanks for checking out the channel. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, remember to hit that bell for notifications for when we drop new videos.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
Greetings, Earthlings. What is up, everybody?
Hello.
I had nothing, really. I was just like, greetings, Earthlings. That was it. That's all I planned.
That's fine. It's totally fine. Hello.
Hello.
Just
We're gonna
weird.
probe
The
you.
weirdest voice you can find. I don't want to get too weird, but yeah.
Oh, wait. Just do your Valley Girl voice. You were good.
Hello.
Hello.
I guess it's not quite my Valley Girl, but it's fine. It's fine.
What do you mean?
That's just too much.
The Californians.
That's just too much. Oh.
What do you mean?
They hate us in California. Good.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Hey, William. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Jess? What's up, Michael? What's up, Morty? What's up, Mitch? Hero.
How are we all doing?
Do a Southern Karen voice. What?
A Southern Karen.
I have to think about that one for a second.
Like, you want to see the manager and stuff.
Oh God, I've never even like attempted a Karen voice. Can I say our manager? No, that's not even. It's not even what. I don't even know, dude.
It's gotta be Southern,
no
dude.
idea. I know. I'm just like, what the? I'm stumped. I'm gonna have to work on that one. You give me a lot to think about.
Say your
Jess.
manager. Oh, I can't do it.
Can I say your manager? Can I say your manager in the Southern drawl?
Please.
Drawl.
You get your
It's-
manager
there's
out
no-
here. I'm
there's
gonna
no
kick
please.
your ass.
There's no please. It's just, can I
Bless
say
your
your
heart.
manager? Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, bless you.
You're so precious. I can kind of do something. Something.
It's just so ignorant.
Something. There, it's there somewhere. I mean, I've
Somewhere.
practiced every now and then, but that's fine. Ah. How's everybody doing? Happy, amazing July 8th, 4 days after the 4th. We all have our fingers, by the way. There's no manager, only Zul. Absolutely.
That's how every customer service
good.
interaction should be.
It should
when
be.
encountering a Karen.
Can I see your manager? There is no manager. There's only Zul.
They'll be like, "What are you talking about?"
Only Zul. There's no Ray. Only Vigo. Anyways, that's number 2. That's a good one too.
You're number 2.
Nope. Pretty sure I'm not, but that's okay. I do
I
float. I do float, but no.
We did float.
Yeah,
that
we did
one
float.
time.
We had a great time floating. That was a lot of fun. Had a blast
Oh,
on that.
man.
But more importantly, what happened this week, Dave? What did you do on a special day?
Didn't I do, man?
I don't know.
Seriously, like literally, what did I not do? Because I did just about everything.
Well, I know you went and partied a couple nights ago.
Well, yeah, there was that, but
Good times had by all,
Good.
from what I've seen.
it was a very good time.
Tape coming out soon. What?
OnlyFans,
Something like that.
half twink.
Something like that.
Anyway,
Oh, God. Stop talking about Twinkies. What? Anyways, what did you do?
oh shit,
How was your week?
it was pretty good.
Get back on track.
I had a really good week. I finally broke down, got a new Fern.
New what?
New Fern. Cell
New
phone.
Fern. Sorry,
New
I
Fern.
couldn't tell if you said fan
Not
or
that.
phone.
Yep, new phone. Broke
Alright.
down. I was like, fine. You know, I broke my phone again some more, like whenever we went floating, because like it was on the car after I strapped down my kayak and drove off and it hit the road. But
I went down, but it's fine.
on the river, like it took
Yep.
in some water and got some moisture on the camera. And then my thumbprint reader wouldn't work, none of that stuff. So
You really messed up your phone.
yeah, well, I've had it for 5 years, and that was really the first time I've
That is.
damaged it. But yeah, bought a new phone, the S24 Ultra.
Okay.
Had to go all out. Got the 512 gig.
Is the product good? How is it?
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, good.
The camera is lovely.
Is it? That's
Yeah, it shoots up in the 8K.
oh, snap.
Beautiful. BEAU.
That's the best.
Yeah, the 4K shoots at 30 frames per second, so I'm really happy about that, and I can use it for filming. So that's the biggest reason why I even got that phone, honestly, was just that, and its processor
Camera.
was fast.
Yeah. The next phone I'm going to get is definitely going to be a great camera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one, I'm with AT&T. Well, I'm just going to put that
okay.
out there. So I put it on my plan, so I have to just make payments on it. It goes on my
Nice.
bill. So it's not much, little. Costs
Little
more
something,
than my Canon.
No kidding.
It's $1,400.
Wow. Yeah. That's a bit much.
I'm not
but
proud of it, but
Are you making payments on it at least? Or
yeah,
no?
the payments are going on my phone bill, so
Ah, thank God.
$40 a month ain't no big deal. I'll pay it off early if I
I'd
can.
be a little worried if you didn't.
If I what?
I'd be a little worried if you didn't do payments.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Shit, if I didn't do
Screw
payments,
all that.
we'd probably have a better show.
In the hole. What?
But
I have a better
outside
show.
of that, get our sponsor in my belly here. I'm just kidding. We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored.
We should be.
That'd be fun.
No, outside of that, like, what did I do? I went to Branson.
Aw.
Took my daughter to see the fireworks on the 4th,
Oh.
which this is the first year she didn't freak out over how loud they were. And she actually had a good time. There was a couple times she got a little too into it.
Oh.
And
Excited.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it all worked out really good because like we had storms roll through.
Oh, perfect.
And so they started the launch early, like 15 minutes early, and by the time they ended and I got back into the car to leave, it started to rain. So
Nice.
perfect timing.
Literally nice time.
And then the next day we went to Silver Dollar City,
Ooh.
and we were there maybe 3 hours.
Was that Friday?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. That was a great weather day.
Yeah, it was perfect because it
Yeah.
wasn't too hot.
No.
We got absolutely drenched and soaked in water.
I'm sure you did. It was perfect, I'm sure.
It's hard. She's at the stage where it's hard to find rides that are like
Yeah.
super fun for me too.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
And
yeah.
but
You're not just sitting there like, yay.
yeah, like
Hope you're having a great time.
faking that.
Yay."
This
Yeah.
is amazing. We're
yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
But-
oh, that water splashed me.
But the water splashing thing was it was cool. It's like a little pirate ship. You squirt at targets, squirt these guns
I
at
love
targets,
that one. Yeah.
and then people on the walkway can shoot you back
Yep.
and all this stuff. It was fun, and
Did you do the miner? What is it? The mine ride where you like sit on the you're floating through water essentially, and it's the what is it called? Hell, something cavern, something mine.
Oh no, the Mystic. There's that Mystic River one, but it's got a plunge.
No,
to
I don't
it.
think it was that.
There is a cave there. When we got there,
when you leave the place, yeah.
yeah. When I got
the way
there,
out.
I was wanting to go through the cave, and the next one was like an hour later than what we
Yeah.
got there.
That's usually how it is for
flooded
me too,
mine.
dude. Yeah, that flooded mine. Thank you. Yes, thanks, Mitch.
But we were gonna go to the cave, and then we lost track of time. So we didn't get to go. So now we're on this mission. Next time we go.
Yep. I've never
hit
been to
that
the cave either. I want to go to the cave sometime.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't think I can justify paying that amount of money to go to the cave.
We'll just come down. I've got season passes. I can
Oh, snap.
take.
Really?
I can take a plus one.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay, then
Yeah.
yeah, I'll let you know. Which Jennifer does. I need to go down there anyways because she said she wants to hang out with us anyways. But I will say, I don't know if you mentioned it, but Kelly had said that Ghostbusters reference made me remember Judy Belushi passed away today. Her
Judy
and John
Belushi.
are finally reunited.
Wow.
Yeah. And then just said, I'm on an 8-hour shift number 2. I'm
Number
on
2?
8-hour shift number 2 tonight. So I'm guessing she's doing a 16? Is the way I'm reading that? Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I think
Sounds
that's
like
how Jerry said buy her a chemistry kit to make rockets.
Well, we kind of did something that's above her age range.
Oh.
Like we made slime and stuff, and
Hey, that's a
we
good
got
start.
This, we
Chemistry.
got this little science kit
saying.
thing. But
Yeah. And then
yeah.
William said Silver Dollar City has fun rides. I always thought it was a tourist trap.
it is a tourist trap.
It is a
but
tourist trap.
They do have some fun rides, but
They
it just
do.
takes forever to get on them.
Yeah. Well, and now, so the amusement park up here in Kansas City, they just merged, which is World of Fun.
I
but
thought you were going to say murdered, but go
right.
ahead.
I almost said the murdered company, the parent company, something I can't remember. I really don't know what the name is, but the parent company actually merged with Six Flags.
Oh, cool.
So maybe we'll get some revitalization of Worlds of Fun. That'd be a lot of fun. It'd be great.
I just can't wait to go to Silver Dollar City during Christmas because
dude,
their
I've never
City
been.
of Lights is going to be amazing. They just now started to put them up. It takes this
Really?
long to put them up because I think they said over 6.5 million lights.
Yeah,
So
that'd be crazy. That'd be nuts. Jess said I worked 9 hours earlier today, had a 3-hour break, and now I'm working. Wow, here's to you. Like, just saying. Good gracious,
gotta
that's
get
nuts.
that money.
Exactly.
Money.
She also said I miss my son being that age. It was such a cute age.
Yeah.
Mitch said me and Chuck went to Silver Dollar City during COVID. Nobody wore masks. Literally, nobody wore masks. It was fantastic. It was great. And guess what? I didn't get COVID. Huh, imagine that.
Well,
Yeah,
they've got a
weird.
COVID ride now. It's
Are you serious?
no.
I was about to say, like, is it socially distanced? Is that what the ride is? You
You just
sit
socially
6 feet
distancing.
away from each other, and woo, that's a lot of fun, guys.
You socially distance, you sanitize your hands like crazy, and then
Oh,
you have this
yeah.
UV light that passes over everybody.
And you gotta wear a mask that's got a hole in it.
Mm-hmm. You have to figure
So
out
you
if your
can
mask
breathe.
is on right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get yelled at by the ride operator to make sure to put it on.
It's backwards.
It's
You have to
backwards.
turn it around.
Oh God, really hated. We're
At the end, Fauci comes out and goes, "Oh, I got you."
At the end, you get this card that they stamp. It says, "All right, take this to a stall to get a free burger." Yeah, they literally did that in New York, though. Like, that's
it's
a
like-
real thing.
You have to get a certain number of shots to get the burger.
Oh man, whew, man.
Who said that? Who?
I don't know who said that. Anyways, but no, I'm glad you had a good week. I might have to come down in December then because I've never been for the Christmas thing, and I
haven't
would
either.
love to see it.
I haven't either. I've seen videos, seen pictures. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I did. What was it? Oh, this time, yeah, Mitch and I went during the fall, or was it my brother and I? I don't know. It was either Mitch and I or it was my brother and I. We went during the fall, so they had their pumpkins thing for Silver Dollar, which was actually really cool. But we didn't go at night, which is where all the pumpkins, or when the pumpkins are lit up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just great to see all the fall decorations. It was awesome.
I'm curious to see how they set up for Halloween. That's gonna be dope. Hopefully.
I mean, if it's what I
Hopefully.
think, or yeah, that's true. Because I think we went in September, which obviously is a little. It was their pumpkin harvest, is what they call it, or so, I don't know, fall
Nice.
harvest or something. But that would be a lot of fun. Walmart here in Versailles. I hope I say this right. Versailles. Try to demand people wear masks. Never saw so many middle fingers. Nice.
Hey, I will say this. I was a phone rep in Walmart. Like, I didn't work for Walmart. I just worked in a Walmart.
Yeah, like one of those
And-
front stores.
Like, it was Premier. Well, no, not at the time. It wasn't Premier. It was T-Rock Global. But I set up lines for AT&T and Verizon, and we had to wear masks.
Of course.
But
People employed there have to wear
half the
masks.
time, I didn't wear a mask, and they
Yeah.
kept like the Walmart people kept telling me, "You got to put a mask on." I'm like,
Nope.
No, I don't.
Nope.
No, I don't. I don't work for you. You
Last
don't
I
tell me
checked,
what to
this
do.
is America. Hey.
Well, that's all I just told them. I'm like, I don't work for you. You're not my boss.
Just saying, there's now people getting loads of money that refused to get the shots and got fired, and they're taking them to court, and they're actually getting money from it. So, good for you guys. Good
That's
for
right.
you.
That's right.
So I will say, my week was fantastic. I'd say it's probably easily one of the best weeks I have ever had.
I seen you posted something about having a great,
Great
Fourth.
day. It was a great day. I mean, dude, literally, I got to my cousin's house. We do like a big family and friends 4th of July party, barbecue, horseshoe tournament, fireworks, lots of fun.
Yeah.
Got my butt kicked. I don't care. I'm horrible at horseshoes. I can't play. Whatever. I don't care. But we
A lot
lasted
like
farther
cornhole,
than what I
huh?
thought. What?
A lot like cornhole, huh?
No, I'm good at cornhole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm better at cornhole than I am horseshoes. That's for sure. But what was it? Oh yeah. So get there probably around noon. We have lunch. It was great lunch. Oh, and the best part about today, besides the fireworks, it wasn't as hot as last year. Last year it was like 95, 99, and it was just. I mean, and then it was humid, so the feels was like 107, and we were outside all day. But this year it was like mid 80s, mid to high 80s. Oh,
Yeah.
it was perfect, dude. So had a few friends show up, and I mean, like I said, we were just drinking, smoking, playing horseshoes.
Did I hear you?
Dude.
Did I hear you right?
Yeah, oh yeah, you
Playing
heard me, right?
horseshoes?
We were outside the entire time, and I would say probably around 7:30. My cousin and I went to the garage, and we kind of looked over all the fireworks. Myself and two others, my cousin and a friend of ours, all together we spent around $1,500 on
Nice.
fireworks. So $500 each, whatever. But man, it was a
Light a
great
single
show.
torch and just
Oh,
toss it in the garage.
No, well, that'd be nuts, wouldn't it? My cousin would be pissed off.
Just leave the door open, see what comes out. There's your entertainment.
No, it was man, I tell you, we probably broke it up into like 7 sections, but it was like 5 to 6 cakes or fountains per section. So there was quite a bit in each time. And I mean, even with the sections, we were still like, okay, light 3 of them now, light 2 here in a minute. Like we paired it to what all went well. It was so much fun. Show lasted probably about 25, 30 minutes worth of fireworks. It was
nice.
Solid, dude.
Yeah.
So awesome. And then after that, everybody had left. We just continued to light off some of our smaller stuff and have a great time. And then, it was just a fantastic day. Like I said, it was nothing was going wrong. Everybody was happy.
Still got all your fingers.
Literally still got all my fingers. Aha! I've been doing this for years. And
How many toes though?
I got all my toes. We're good.
Oh, okay.
But then the next day, I decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go on a motorcycle ride. And I went out for 4 hours. I rode around for
Hell yeah.
4 hours. I had an intuition moment, too, because I was riding around, and I decided to go up through Lexington, Richmond, that area, and hit some country roads up there. Beautiful riding.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to ride the Missouri River because it had flooded, so it was way up. So
You
I wanted
idiot.
to
You can't
go
ride a
up.
motorcycle on the river.
I know, right? I need those. I need the skis. I'll be
Skis.
fine. But no, so I decided to do the river run, is what they call it.
Yeah.
There was one section of road that was shut down because the river was too high. So I had to backtrack a little bit. But went up through Lexington, went up through Richmond, and then I went northeast of Richmond, and I was hitting some country roads. And then my gas light comes on. I'm like, oh crap! I need to go back. I need to get some gas. So I hit this small town called Hardin. They have a high school there.
Yeah.
And what's with the
I'm just
intent,
responsive.
listening with intent. Anyways,
Yes, this is responsive.
So I get there and I'm like, there's no gas here. So I see a sign that says 8 miles to Richmond, and I was like, do I really want to ride back to Richmond? I don't like to necessarily ride back to places I've been to on a ride. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll go back to Richmond.
Right.
So I pull into the gas station. I get gas, whatever. Everything's all good. I'm planning my route back to get back home. And I go to start my bike, and it goes,
Uh-oh.
yeah. Uh-oh. So I didn't know this, but my bike, you can't.
Doesn't
what
take
is it
diesel.
called? No, it was my battery died, or it was too dead to turn over the starter. Yeah. So I was a little screwed.
Oh, no.
But so I tried the old thing of a rolling start. My bike's too new for that. Wouldn't do it. So I'm kind of like, well, I'm kind of screwed at this point, right? I'm just crap. And then I happen to look up and to my right, and I turn my body. There's an O'Reilly's right there next to the gas station.
Oh, wow. Lucky.
So I push the bike into the O'Reilly's parking lot, go inside. Hey, y'all got a jumper? They're like, oh yeah. I'm like, all right. Get the jumper, get the bike started, go immediately back home. And it's been on the battery tender ever since. I don't even know if it'll start right now, personally, but
shit.
I'm hoping with the amount of riding that I did going out there that it'll start. But we'll see. But yeah, so I had an intuition moment. I listened to my intuition of going back to Richmond, and I pulled into the gas station that was right next to O'Reilly's. Then boom, what do you know?
Well, I mean, for you to have the same outlook, it was a wonderful week, and
oh yeah,
even after that, that tells you how much good that bike ride did.
Oh, dude, it was phenomenal. I mean, I was burnt to my arms were burnt to a crisp, dude. I didn't
Boys-
put any
Boys
I didn't-
pink.
Yeah, I didn't wear any sunblock or anything, and I was like, well, that was dumb, but whatever.
Yeah, well.
I had a great time. And the windburn. I mean, so windburn is a thing, right? So
Yeah, it is.
sunburn and windburn. And then the day before, I was outside all day. So I think what happened was the sun was just stacking on top of what I had before.
Right.
So, you know, the pasty ginger white boy was just, I was cooked. Oh, yeah, it sucked. But it was a lot of fun. And these last couple days have been great, too. And yeah, I mean, I had a great day at work. It's been a solid, 4 days, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I cannot complain. It's been great.
You know,
So I hope you all are having a great time, too.
and yeah, so like today I've been we're going to be talking a lot about ourselves today. So
Really?
we still have some
guess
stuff to,
We are going to talk
Go.
about Tartaria, guys, I promise.
yeah. But so I've already, starting today, I can say it because we do this every year. I already started planning filming with KY3 News.
What?
This year.
Heck yeah.
We're actually looking at a couple locations, not just one.
Oh, speaking of that, I do have something to share, too, but that's fine.
Also, I've got an investigation coming up, so that's
Hey.
fun. I'm going to be filming.
I'm not filming, but I have one coming up that I can't wait for, so this
soon,
Friday.
soon, going to be releasing new episodes of Haunting History, which is awesome. But if you guys didn't know this, I've been releasing some older episodes in 3D.
3D
on Haunting History. So if you've got 3D glasses, go check that out. If you don't have 3D glasses, go on Amazon. They're like
And it's
$4, $5,
the original
$8.
3D glasses, the red and blues, not
Yeah.
the real D glasses.
Anaglyph is what
Yes.
they're called. So check that out. You say you had some news? that you
Yeah,
wanted to-
so I mean, I'm investigating this weekend with a person in our chat, which I can't wait to go back. I'm going back to the Whiteface house. So far, it's just 3 of us going. I'm pretty pumped. Austin's actually going to be there. I don't know if he was going to be there the entire week, but I'm hoping he stirs some stuff up. And that's, for those that don't know, his name's Austin Spurrier. He is
A
tied
micropimp.
closely to the location, and yeah, I can't wait. He's a great guy.
You know why they call it the Whiteface House, right?
Why? Jason? Okay, no, that's Dave's interpretation, not mine.
'Cause
And
the exercising there makes you sick.
something like that. And
Shake weights.
we
Shake weights.
have something coming up in September.
We do?
Yeah, we do. It's on the 13th. It's on Friday the 13th
Friday the
at one of our
13th.
favorite locations that I cannot wait to get back to.
If you guys haven't done it yet, you need to go to Eventbrite and search the Midwest Mystery Tour. And look for this event, McIntyre Villa. It's going to be a kick-ass event because the place is a little more controlled environment than our last place. But we had, if you haven't been watching the show long, we had an episode where we played some audio that was captured there recently, I guess in April, that was pretty disturbing. And we were helping out with an event. We were guests for Haunted Souls event. And the activity was actually pretty good there. Like,
It was.
everybody
It was
was
a lot of
hearing
fun.
the voices on the second floor.
Well, I mean,
Like,
it was the
everybody.
anniversary of the husband and wife of the people who built it. I'm pretty sure.
Something
And
like that.
it seemed like it was just super active that night, man. It was a great
Yeah.
night. Can't wait
And-
to go back.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited about going back there. I like going there because number one, it's an awesome old location. Number two, Stephanie is amazing.
Yes.
And number three, like, the activity is just unpredictable there. And part of what I mean is, like, I've gotten a different activity each time I've been there. So
Same.
it's really interesting. It's an interesting place, and like I said, I always love going back there.
Cat
So if
balls
you-
are a hotbed there too. Just saying.
So if you guys want to join us, go to eventbrite.com, search Midwest Mystery Tour, and I've got the McIntyre Villa event listed there. I think it's going to be the final event for Midwest Mystery Tour this year, but I'm
Makes
not
sense.
100% sure.
Right. We'll see once it gets into the colder months, of course.
Yeah, when fall starts coming around, I might do some more. I don't know.
If
Some
we
of
feel
them
like
in other states like Texas or Illinois or something.
That'd be
Who
sweet.
knows? But that's what's up next on the docket. Oops. I also just want to shout out a couple friends who are kind of making a I don't want to say a comeback, but they kind of just took a break from doing anything. Really, that's Jay Lynch, Jason Arthur. God, I keep wanting to call him Author.
You okay?
Had a stroke. Jason Arthur, and they've been talking about bringing back their podcast. So when they do, I think I'll promote them too because they're awesome guys. But they also just set up a new channel on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and some others called Dark Realm. This is a new launch that they're doing. They're currently looking for content creators and stuff like that to put on the channel. So if you or anybody you know makes content or makes shows or anything like that, contact one of those guys, and they'll be getting more information out there here really soon.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, shall
Thanks
we?
a bunch.
I don't know. I'm guessing something happens.
Yeah.
We can do a portal experiment. Oh, that's an idea right there.
Do a porter.
Yeah, do a portal. God damn it, Barry. Stop it. Jeez. Get it together, dude.
You're gonna take some money
We
out of
just
his
hired
paycheck.
you. I don't know what's going on, dude. We just
2 weeks in a
hired
row.
Barry. No, it was a different guy last week. Remember, it's a new guy today.
Is that a new guy?
Yeah, it's a new guy today, man.
I thought he just shaved his beard.
No, it's a new guy. It's a whole new guy.
Wow.
Jeez, needs to get it
Wow.
together. You're not welcome on investigations anymore if you keep doing this. Just saying. All right, he's calmed down a lot. It's fine.
Jesus Christ.
He's pretty sad, but it's cool.
Amateurs.
It's fine.
Freaking amateurs. Oh, man.
I said that really loud in the mic. Sorry, guys.
What?
My bad. I just, God damn it, Barry.
Oh, we heard worse on the last episode.
Son of a.
Son
Was that it?
bitch.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think I said worse too, so.
Probably it's fine.
Okay.
So let's see, 25 minutes into our show, maybe longer.
Yeah.
29, almost 30. Jeez. We love
Several days later.
you. Thank
All right,
you,
let's
guys.
get into our topic.
Thank you for being here. Let's get into our topic here. So, for those that don't know, there's this mythical, legendary conspiracy.
It's a new
Call it
conspiracy
that.
too, relatively.
It's a newer conspiracy, absolutely, relatively. Which, personally, I will just go ahead and say it. I don't know if I believe in this conspiracy. I want
I
to
will
lean
say it,
towards
I don't.
Yeah. But, nonetheless, we're going to talk about it because that's what we do. We talk
Yeah.
about it. So, if you've never heard of it before, there's this mythical land called Tartaria, right? And I'm going to get into kind of the introduction here in a minute, but the thought is there was this grand civilization that built a lot of our structures that we've seen throughout history, and not only our structures, but different
In
countries
Europe,
as well.
in
Europe,
Asia, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere.
Right.
Like
There's
these-
thoughts that people changed our history to hide the fact that these structures were already here. There are a few structures that exist that I believe that have been here longer than what we think.
Yeah.
Pyramids of Giza, personally, and other things. But we're talking like great fairs, like the St. Louis Fair or the
World
Chicago
Fair,
or the World Fair, stuff
the
like
one
that.
in San Francisco.
Yeah, they're claiming that those places existed before those times.
So
But
I want to just do this. So we didn't plan on structure or anything. So I think let me read what I just wrote up a thing.
go for it.
I'll go through that. It's a brief summary of all this stuff, and then if you got some detailed stuff you want to talk about, we'll throw that in there.
Go for it.
So all right. So what is this lost empire of Tartaria? So this falls under this whole ancient civilization. Not even ancient, honestly, because this is thought to be about 1700s. 1700s, 1800s, something like that. But it falls into that advanced civilization theory, Atlantis and everything like that.
Right.
Western Europeans and Russians used to refer to a region of Asia as Tartary. This area included Siberia and parts of Central Asia, including Mongolia and stretching as far south as Afghanistan. By the 1800s, some Russians saw their country as the world power in the East and entitled to the land and its resources. So, like, Russia kind of invaded. The word Tartar meant barbarian. In the
That's not the stuff you put on your fish? Sorry.
Tartar sauce.
Tartar
Barbarian sauce.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. Cassie, you better buy that test.
Like-
Oh, geez.
Oh, let me whip out some tartar sauce.
That's where a pearl necklace came from. Got
You
it.
heathen.
What?
No, barbarian. In the mid 1600s, Italian writer Martino Martini wrote
Nice.
De Bello Tartarico about his travels in China.
There you go.
His work was translated into other languages and helped vaguely apply the term to a wide region of people. I can't see the comment. What was the comment?
Well, first Kelly said, Russia invade someone? Never.
No.
And then
Habits.
William said, wait, it's not one of those skirts that Scottish wear? It's a tart.
Who
Anyways.
wears short tarts?
Blind
All right.
purple people leader. What?
All right. Although Tartar or Tartary is rarely used to describe Central Asia or its people, Crimean Tartars refer to a specific ethnic group. Crimean Tartars have lived in Crimea. Yeah. Let's hit the reset button here, huh?
Yep. You just had a stroke. That's stroke
Crimean-
number 1 for the night, guys.
That's not number one.
Okay.
I made some tartar sauce, remember? Just like 5 minutes
yeah.
ago. All right. Crimean Tartars have lived in Crimea since the 12th century, but endured mass deportation starting in the 1700s. After the fall of the Soviet Union, some Crimean Tartars began migrating back to their ancestral homeland. People who believe in the Tartarian Empire contend it was once a sophisticated worldwide civilization with impressive architecture. Because such an empire is not mentioned in history books, conspiracy theorists claim that it's been intentionally erased. In 2019, many people watched in horror as black smoke poured out of the Notre Dame de Paris, which was the 12th century Roman Catholic cathedral. I don't know if anybody remembers that being on fire.
I do. God, dude, I was so sad. So sad.
I thought you were
that
going to say
day.
I was so high.
No.
That's what this.
I mean, maybe, but no.
It says an orange blaze spread across the roof. I'm ginger. And
Blazing something. No, it's
Call you the orange blaze is what I'm
I
gonna do.
was not. It sucked. I was so sad. From a person who loves history and like just artifacts, and I mean, with that, you have to go with architecture as well.
you weren't
like-
even born yet.
I know. It doesn't matter.
Right?
I'm sad about the Library of Alexandria that freaking Caesar was it Julius Caesar? I think it was Julius Caesar destroyed. Well, quote unquote destroyed.
Yeah.
And I'm sad that we don't have that, because you know how many volumes of historical events were just lost from
yeah.
that. Oh
yeah.
man. My heart hurts for things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, so the
So-
church is definitely one of those things.
The roof was on fire. Just planting that seed there.
The roof. Anyways,
Let's
we
not
don't
celebrate
need
it,
no
Charles.
water. Let the what?
So an orange blaze spread across the roof, and it seemed like the historic building might be lost. After the fire went out and experts assessed the water damage, some people may have felt comforted that a restoration plan was in place. But conspiracy theorists who believe in the Tartarian Empire felt otherwise. To them, it was just another example of Tartarian architecture being demolished.
Insurance.
Yeah. The Capitol building in Washington, the pyramids in Egypt, and the Great Wall of China are all supposed remnants of Tartaria. Too massive to be destroyed in a flood of mud or torn down by tiny modern hands. They stand tall and strong as clues that a civilization much more advanced than ours once ran the world. Other buildings like old old Penn Station in New York City and the Morse chambers in Perth were intentionally destroyed to hide Tartarian history.
And I agree with William on this, by the way. The writing in the library, the writings of, or in the, that were in the library,
Library
of
of
Alexandria
the
were not burned. They keep them in the Vatican vaults. I completely agree with that.
Concur.
100%. I think they just destroyed it to destroy it, but they stole all the stuff. Because what better way, like, oh, it was destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, so recently, Beyonce says that girls run the world now. It's too bad men own everything.
Oh.
What?
Ew.
Burn.
Only because we let you. What?
This could be another witch trials going on here in a minute.
It's about to be. She's about to string you up. But anyways.
Yeah.
You're about to get me too, Dave. Be careful. They can make up allegations.
Hey, if I go, you go. Taking you down with me.
You go first, I'll go second. It's fine.
Hey, he floats in water.
He floats in. He's a witch. Burn him at the
Witch!
stake.
What if he's a duck?
Well,
Does that mean he's a duck?
does he float?
Does a duck float? All right.
What does float?
So I was gonna say, as
Sorry.
far as the Alexandria thing goes,
Yeah.
if you guys haven't seen it yet, the new Expedition Unknown
Oh, it's so
episodes
good.
where he's looking for Alexander's body. Dude,
I haven't been WTF'd by an episode in like from that show in a long time.
yeah,
That one, both of, I guess it's a two-parter. Holy moly, it is so good. Exactly, Cassie. Exactly. That way I know what's coming. What?
just thinking that's such a dumb saying, but I love it.
What?
The last to go will watch the other one go before him.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, no shit.
It's like a hanging, right? Like, last to go is you see the hanging happen. Oh boy, guess what I'm in for?
He turned him into a newt.
That's a great one. Turn me into a newt. I got bet, huh? I love that movie so much. They just don't make them like they used to.
Oh man.
Comedy is just, I feel like, not a thing anymore. But you can't really be a comedian anymore without getting in trouble. So
That's true. That is true.
everybody's
Okay.
so sensitive.
So here's the big question, though: why cover up this civilization, right?
Right.
Or do you have anything you want to add before we go into like why covering it up and all that stuff?
Well, okay, so I don't know. Did you get into the free energy kind of stuff?
That's part of the cover-up stuff.
All right, cool. Go for it.
That
Yeah,
was
just
free.
keep on going. Keep rolling. Screw it. You're
That was free energy right
doing
there.
good.
All right, so why cover it up?
Gas, but okay.
So, gas-powered energy. Some would suggest it is to profit from free energy. Theorists have believed that many architectural marvels from the past attributed to the Tartarian Empire were not only aesthetically significant, but also functionally crucial in harnessing and distributing free energy. The technology to harness such energy was far more advanced than what is publicly known today, and was widely used by the Tartarian Empire, but is now claimed to have been lost, or more specifically, suppressed by those in power after the fall of Tartaria. Why? To maintain control over energy resources and the populace, erase evidence of all alternative forms of governance, technology, and societal organization, ensuring their dominance remains unchallenged. So, if
William
this
makes a good point. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally to a T, my guy.
Because here's the thing, and this.
Dang it,
you know-
Barry, get it together, Jesus. Sorry.
Jesus, Barry.
Just keeps on messing with the chat. I don't know what's happening.
So, in regard to Tesla, in conjunction with this, the things that we use today still derive from Tesla's papers, like
Yes.
our cell phones.
Absolutely.
Right now, this device I have in my hand, this little tiny thing that fits in my pocket, Tesla designed stuff like this. He created the basis of what cell phones are right now. And there's probably stuff that he wrote about that's in his papers that we don't even experience. Or
Somebody
we haven't
else,
had the technology yet.
somebody else besides Tesla, because we always go back to Tesla, but think
'cause
like
he was
there
God.
was somebody else that I didn't really think about this until today when I was actually listening to a video about Tartaria. Jules Verne. Jules Verne
Yeah.
in his books came up with a lot of interesting technology. Like he didn't obviously like pictures and format it all, like, but he
Not
thought
like
of
Da
it.
Vinci.
Right. Not like Da Vinci, but he thought about certain things that was very technologically advanced. And I mean, where'd he get those ideas from?
Here's a question to ponder, and this has really no significance on this, but like, I mean, it's in the realm. At the time of Da Vinci, if you had any thoughts that were opposing of the church or didn't align with
Dead.
the church, yeah,
You were just taken out 100%. You couldn't be a free thinker at all back then.
how the hell did Da Vinci get away with it all?
Maybe he just didn't subscribe to it and just was
No,
a Renaissance man.
Yeah, but how did he get away with it?
Well, I think he was still.
Did he like
I
keep
don't
that shit
know
in
because I've
secret?
never. Well, I don't know if I've ever really.
Or
done
was he
any
in
research
cahoots
on
with
Da
the-
Vinci, but
I think
maybe he was in cahoots with the church.
With the church. Like they're like, okay, maybe this guy is seeing aliens. That's how the whole Vatican and the aliens thing probably came up, because he was probably in communication with aliens.
Well, there were other artists that had plenty. Well, they were probably just back in that day. I'm sure a lot of artists were like, "Oh, they're crazy." Like people thought these people were crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure flying
I mean-
machines. What is this?
Yeah.
What are machines? Like,
His paintings, he's got paintings featuring UFOs and stuff. And there's if he was communicating with aliens, let's say like mediums, maybe
Yeah.
they can tap into aliens and stuff like that. Da Vinci, it was said that he used to put himself in trances using candlelights and laying down and staring at the flickering candlelight on the ceiling, and he would put himself in a trance, and that's how his predictions and all of his stuff were processed.
Interesting.
So if he's going into this meditative state, what if he was making contact in that meditative state with another being?
Oh, what is it? Have you ever heard of the Law of One? I think it's called the Law of One.
Sounds familiar.
It's where they did this, like, it's not a remote viewing per se, but it was supposedly channeling aliens, and the alien would come. Like, so basically, this guy could channel an alien.
Wasn't this
and-
something that the government did?
No, this is something different. This is
Okay,
something
I remember
different.
seeing
This is
something
a
about a
whole-
lady doing this with the government.
No, what? I don't think it was, but anyways, there is this thing called the Law of One. They had multiple books on it, but basically this guy would channel aliens, and then he would just write. So people wrote down anything this channeling process, and it was very interesting. We'll have to look
Charlie.
it up and check it out sometime. But there's videos on it for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to. I think that'd be an interesting topic for one of the shows. Is like contacting aliens, alien contact, not
Hey,
the fourth
Taryn?
kind, not like that, but
No.
like psychic contact.
Yeah, psychic contact. That'd be sweet.
And then we could bring a psychic on and see if we can't make them contact aliens.
We'd have to find one that maybe has or has not contacted aliens.
Or would like
Just
to
give
try.
it a shot. Yeah, exactly. But there is a process, and they actually detail in the Law of One of how to do this process. So I actually have the
Interesting.
books, but
I want to say that was part of Majestic 12 though.
I don't even know what the Majestic 12 is.
Oh yeah, we had that conversation last week, didn't we?
We did.
All right then. There's another show idea. There's another rabbit hole. Is going to be interesting.
Anyways.
So anyway, back to the Empire.
Yes, the Empire.
Yeah. So they had technology that we currently don't, apparently, and the government. What if the government just seized it all, or governments seized it all for their own gain, like
Well,
military?
technically,
weaponry.
back in, I think the 50s. Back in the 50s, I can't remember this guy's name, but he helped develop some technology. No, he didn't develop technology. He helped develop an act, and they put it through the government. And this act was basically like corporations and private contractors had free reign of technology. They could just do pretty much whatever, and it was all kept a secret from American citizens and high-ranking government officials, because eventually they just became, I can't think of what it's called, but we talked about it last week.
Yeah, it's where like they could still like take your patents basically.
Yes, and they would keep it all. They would. It's just all 100% secrecy. And this guy actually became. He either became a vice president or he became a vice president running mate. Pretty sure he became a vice president. Couldn't tell you which president though. So sorry, but I'll have to figure it out eventually and do some more research on it, because I know I mentioned it last week to you. I should have wrote it down, but
Yes.
because it was some program I had never even heard of. Oh, it was, because I heard it on a podcast with Stephen Greer and another guy, and I can't think of who it is. So I'll have to look up that guy's podcast and listen to it again, because they definitely talked about it then. It's so interesting. But anyways.
All right. So as you were mentioning about the World's Fair, the 1915 World Fair that was held in San Francisco.
I'll write that down, Jess. Sorry.
Was reportedly the largest display of Tartarian architecture unveiled. Without knowing it, thousands of visitors to these events were getting a glimpse inside an advanced culture erased from history. According to Tartarian believers, the new world powers that be have been busy manipulating archaeological findings and trying to pull the wool over our eyes with elaborate smokescreens to hide the true origins of these structures, rewrite history, and scrub the Tartarian Empire from the public consciousness. Marco Polo has also been accused of being on the ruse, as his detailed account of life in Asia in the 13th century makes no mention of the Great Wall of China. The Tartary contingent believes it was the Tartarian Empire that built the Great Wall to help keep the Chinese out. Marco Polo made no mention of the wall because the majority of it had been built in the 16th century, but details and facts aren't something devotees of Tartary let get in the way. Another popular fake historical storyline sees Napoleon and the Tsar of Russia, Alexander the First, fighting against the Tartarian Empire during Napoleon's failed Russian campaign of 1812. Now, something that I did see, like a video, I can't remember who it was that was talking about it. Somebody had brought up the Great Wall of China, and they described the wall as being, it wasn't that type of wall that was built, isn't like a travel route kind of thing.
Okay.
That type of wall that was built was a defensive wall. The way that was built was to keep somebody from entering another spot, another place. But if I remember correctly, I want to say Genghis Khan was the one that actually commissioned the Great Wall or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the Mongolians.
Yeah, the Mongolians, which were some of the fiercest groups ever. And for them to, build that wall, I mean, that's a military thing to do, is put up a guard installation. One so big that you can't just go around it. So, yeah. And that's all I have right there. So if you want to pick up slack.
I'm actually I pulled up a map of the San Francisco World's Fair exposition.
Exposition?
It's pretty interesting. But
I have, did I upload it? Shit, no. I thought I had a picture.
Well, how dare you? Of some Tartaria stuff?
Yeah.
I might. Give me a second. These pictures are a little wonky. But
I thought I saved it. Yeah, here it is. This is a picture from the San Francisco fair from 1915 of some of the architecture that was there. They say this was Tartarian. I don't see no Tartar Sauce.
I don't think Tartar Sauce.
Would have been nice.
Would have been nice.
It's interesting. It
is.
It is interesting, and it does look. I don't want to just say European because that's too broad of a stroke, but like there seems to be elements of like some Asia and some elements of like
which
close
is
to
why
Russia,
I can see,
like, Soviet.
Yes. But a little bit more into different things. There was the mud flood, right?
Yeah.
Did we talk about the mud flood?
I have not talked about the mud flood.
Okay. Do you have anything wrote up on that or written up on that?
Nope. I'm done.
All right. So there was a mud flood. The terms that it was coined to the event, which occurred only a few hundred years ago during the end of the reign of the Tartarian Empire. So basically what happened is you have A lot of these buildings that exist today, did exist. I don't know if they still do, but back in those days, the early 1900s, they say that there were places also underground, in which we could see them today. Much how like not San Francisco, Chicago. Chicago's built on layers, right?
Yeah.
A lot of big cities have layers. Like
San Francisco is one of them.
San Francisco is
Seattle.
Thank you. I do appreciate
Portland.
that. Kansas City actually has them too.
Kansas
There's
City.
tunnels and all sorts of different stuff in Kansas
Eureka
City.
Springs.
Yep, Eureka Springs. So the theory is
New
that
York.
just these massive mud floods came in and just covered places. Which, I mean, if you look into archaeology, years and years and years of Earth changes. I'm not saying climate change. I'm just saying, global warming. I'm just saying things change.
It's not how you spell orgies, Jessica.
Right. What the heck,
Jessica.
Jess? So this is a family-friendly show. Anyways,
Vegas.
there's just you
Built on
dig
sand.
down and you see these other layers underground, essentially, like in the ground. And it's a lot like I can never remember the name of these guys, but on that one island with those weird like heads sticking up out of the ground, you
The
dig
Lonely
under.
Island?
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
The Lonely Island?
No, not Lonely Island. You fluff. But
Oh, no.
oh,
You're a fluffer.
I really can't think of the.
It's,
I'm-
crap now.
I'm kind of
Easter
disappointed
Island.
in myself because this is Easter. Yeah, it's Easter Island, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Easter Island?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty confident.
So exactly like ogres. Ogres have layers. Thank you, Shrek. That's why I said
Orgies. Orgies
But-
have layers.
But lost my train of thought here. Yes. So the mud floods. Hey,
Mud
just
floods.
thinking of.
That's what they called some of these orgies.
Hey, I don't know what kind of mud they were rolling with. That's weird. Uh-oh.
We are canceled.
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to cancel us now.
We're canceled.
Show
You are
stinks.
no longer a thing. That's pretty much it. I don't really have a lot on mud floods, but that's.
Well, they say
it's a
that the mud
theory.
floods was what wiped out everybody. It was like this big catastrophe where it was like a natural occurrence, like the Great Flood.
Yes.
Supposedly wiped out most of the human race.
Well, I definitely think massive flooding happened in
Yeah.
Africa, and
other places.
That's actually another show that I'd love to talk about is the
Great
Richat
Flood?
structure sometime.
Oh,
And,
okay.
yeah, it's a flood. The flood took out this thing called the Richat structure, and you can, if you zoom out on a map, if you're in a map looking at a specific spot of Africa,
I know.
you zoom out, you could see the dragging of the sand and the salt deposits in the sand.
Yep.
Where it looks like it's just like a blast from the ocean hit it and then came back.
Yeah, if you're
it's
new-
dope.
If you're new, like within a year of this show, there was an episode we did that where we brought this up, and it's a really cool location in Africa that
Yeah.
you should really look into if you haven't yet. But
Yeah, it's the Richat structure. It's RICHAT and then structure. What's up? Good to have you, Lori. Gosh, it's so great to see
Lori,
you.
stranger.
Hey, did you go to
what's
the
up?
investigation the other night?
At Malvern?
Curious
She
how
did.
it all went. She did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Good. Well, I didn't know that.
I saw pictures. I'm special.
That's true. That's true, Jess. But yeah, it's so wild, all these crazy theories.
Yeah.
But
But the way they describe the Tartarian Empire kind of being wiped out, it's
Yeah.
very reminiscent of the Great Flood, but
It
with
is.
the Great Mud.
the great mud.
That's what it seems like. And this empire is supposed to be stretched out through Europe and Asia and
parts
Australia
of
and all this
America.
America, but a big mud catastrophe happened to wipe them all out. I don't know, man.
Right, all at once.
Yeah,
Well, that's why you need the work of other
you need Jesus.
civilizations, right, to
Yeah.
take out all these places.
Yeah.
But people are crazy, think of all sorts of weird things. What the hell?
And this whole theory really just kind of, like I said, it's relatively modern.
It is.
when you look at the grand scheme of things, because like I think it was first mentioned in some book in like the 1970s and 80s, and then it really over the last few years just started taking off. And I think there's like some page devoted to this that's got like 45,000 followers.
Oh yeah,
on it.
there's a ton of people that are willing to believe in something, but which I mean, to me,
Flatter.
if we have actual logs of these buildings really being built. Unlike the pyramids, where there are not logs of the pyramids being built,
Yeah.
they are building other structures. Don't get me wrong. Don't put words in my mouth. But we have no, as far as I know, no depictions that have been found of Giza being built.
Right.
So, besides like people trying to explain how they got built. But here's the problem with that. Those explanations are not explanations because those are just theories. Nobody's been able to do what they did or what they think they did back then.
And we have to throw out there, too, the reason why this became such a conspiracy theory is a lot of people started looking at these buildings and they're thinking, okay, these buildings were built in the 1600s, 1500s.
Yeah.
These massive stones. They're very ornate. They are, like some of these buildings, like, I can't think of the name of it. There's a building in Italy that is architecturally sound, pun intended, because inside this chamber, it creates a specific frequency when you hum.
Yeah. Like, how do they do that?
And there's a hole in the top that aligns with, like, the moon at a certain, you know, event.
I mean, if you want to go back, but that's in modern times. If we want to go back
no,
even
that was
farther.
that was like 1300s.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
yeah,
like
that makes
way
sense.
long ago.
Well, I'm saying, like, if you want to go back even farther, than
Exactly,
that,
yeah.
When you go back to like these old ancient sites where these stones are stacked so perfectly, it's hard to do. Like, it's hard to do anything today without having like certain guides to do it that we have today.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
some
can't
of
even
these
fit a
stones
credit
are-
card. You can't piece of paper. Nothing.
And some of these stones are so precisely cut, like they are 100% straight edge, like still straight to this day. Like you would think the weather would probably do something, but it doesn't.
You would think.
But they fit
Even-
together so
yeah.
perfectly.
They've been standing for thousands of years. It's like one of my favorite things. I saw a picture the other day. It was a modern day road that's all like got like potholes in it and it's all bumpy and stuff. Then they had a road from like Roman times and it was like modern engineering sucks.
Like
This
we came a
road
long
from
way.
all these old times have still lasted over the years. But I'm just like, also, well, how many Roman roads had these huge trucks driving on them? I'm just saying.
Yeah, the we went from horse and buggy to getting to the moon in like 50 years.
Dude, literally, it's nuts.
But we can't go from rock road to like a
I don't understand.
paved road. We went from a rock road to a paved road with potholes.
Makes total sense, doesn't
I
it?
know. Why aren't there more of those solar roads? Have you ever seen those where like
have.
at night the lines
Yeah,
light
it's
up or whatever?
sweet.
It's pretty awesome.
I think that's going to happen eventually. I really do.
but
And I think eventually
Free
what we're going
energy.
to get to is like magnetic roads. Hear me out. Where you're floating.
Yeah.
And you can change the direction of whatever you're in to at will, essentially. Because if you can have a magnetic surface where it's either pushing a positive or a negative through the road, reverse it on whatever you're in, and the possibilities are endless. Obviously, if you come off that road, you're screwed. It just
I feel like that's going to be
crashes,
like
but
a couple hundred years from now.
Maybe.
We'll probably have something like that where it's like, if you get like, try this at home, people.
because I mean they already have magnetic monorails,
yeah.
like trains. Why not do it as a whole road?
If any of you are handy, try this at home. Get you a little fan from a computer. Get some earth magnets and put them all the same polarity facing out, and then put the opposite polarity that they push back. Put them on the fan blades, and then just spin the fan, and you'll have perpetual motion, and it creates energy. It creates free energy. Like all you have to do is just spin the fan, and you take those wires. You can light up a light bulb with that. It's
Cassie's living in peak society right now. Listening to you guys talk about roads and the police radio broadcasting a high-speed chase feels like a fever dream right now.
hell yeah. We made
She's
that.
living her best life.
Hey, if you think it,
If
You
you
do
think
it.
it will happen. I'm just saying I fully believe in the law of attraction. I do. I 100% believe in it. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've seen too many examples of you think and feel a certain way and you get those results. Just too many examples of that.
it's called the Force.
If you want to think about it, there was actually a guy that did write a book and made it look in that perspective. and it was pretty successful, I thought.
Yeah. I think this
That's
is some.
so true.
I think everybody says this about their state. Like our state.
But
has
I
worse
mean, to
roads.
be
I can
fair
tell
though,
you.
he's got a point because they don't make like in anything now. They don't make products to last. They
No.
got to break down, so we have to buy new products eventually.
That's how you keep your employment status if you're a road worker. I think like Highway 44 through Missouri. I think they've been working on it for like the last 10 years. They're not going to stop working on it. Like it's a continual
It's just continuous
process.
working.
They keep changing like different spots. It's so dumb.
Yep. And I just it's the constant game of cat and mouse, and we're just gonna keep going with Missouri does have really bad. You know what though? I went up
Iowa.
north years ago.
Iowa.
I say Iowa, like I think it was
Shit.
Michigan and Minnesota had horrible roads.
Illinois
Like, I
is
need to
pretty
just
bad.
I'm gonna probably when I go on a motorcycle trip or a cross country trip, I want to make sure to look it up, like which places have the worst roads, and not go to those states.
Illinois is pretty bad. Iowa, horrible.
Yeah.
I
mean,
Ohio wasn't so bad. Ohio was actually pretty
part
decent.
going up to
Indiana
Malvern's
was decent.
not bad.
Huh?
Parts going up to Malvern's not bad.
That's kind of a what is that? 29 or 23 or whatever.
29.
When you get into Iowa, that road turns into shit. And then if you get into some of these smaller areas on these county roads, they're horrible. I can't tell you how many flats I've had in Iowa.
Just ask Clay. That's a very good point, Lori. I didn't think. Truck driver. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah. He would know a lot.
Like I said, northern Ohio wasn't bad.
I just want to go to Montana, man. That's all I want to do. Go to Glacier National Park. Maybe go to Wyoming. There's some national parks there, too.
Yeah.
Maybe see some monuments, I want to get up to Mount Rushmore before they completely destroy it.
Keep working on roads because they get grants. And they have to use it
That's
up
true.
to get it again. Perpetual motion.
Way better to drive on than any state road. Absolutely. Absolutely, William.
Yeah. I live in.
Confirm.
I'm in southwestern Missouri, and I mean some of the roads here. They're not actually the roads down here in McDonald County are actually pretty decent.
Well, I take care of the roads because there's enough travel through McDonald County.
Yeah, because we got Northwest Arkansas right there. We got Bentonville,
You got
Vista,
several attractions.
Fayetteville.
When I say several attractions, but you also have attractions close by,
Tourist.
and you got to think too. It's a major road coming out of freaking Bentonville with Walmart.
Yeah, with
They got to
Walmart's
keep
home
up on
office,
those
yeah.
roads. Yeah.
I guarantee you they pay for those roads.
Oh, I bet they do. Nice. I want to go up to Montana so bad. That's a dream of mine. Get an RV, get a motorcycle, drive up there, and ride around.
Go UFO hunting.
Dude, oh my God, yes. Oh, dude, actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. I have a UFO story.
Okay.
Yeah, Mitch and we were coming back from the store the other day, and I at first, I was driving down the road, whatever. It was during the day, so blue sky, everything. I just happened to kind of look up at what?
The sky was actually really beautiful the other day. Really blue.
Like, it was, I want to say
normal.
it was like Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say it was Saturday, maybe Sunday. I can't remember. But, yeah, so we were driving back, and I happened to look up, and I see this bright flash in the sky. I thought at first it was just like a plane light. Well, once it stopped, it went away, obviously, after just a flash. I saw nothing. No plane, no nothing, just blue. And then it flashed bright again, but even brighter, like a bigger flash. Wasn't a firework. I swear to you, this was not a firework. There was no boom.
Yeah.
And I kept looking in that spot. There was nothing there.
You think maybe
Literally
a reflection
nothing
from a metal object? Like, you know how you...
in the sky, though?
Yeah.
See, and that's what I
If
thought.
it's a big enough
Well,
big
that's
enough
what I'm
piece.
saying. I thought it was... it looked like the flash of, like... I thought the sun flashed off the vehicle. Or off of a plane in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see a plane at all. There was no plane there.
Interesting.
It flashed, went away, flashed again, but the second flash was even brighter, and then there was nothing. But I could tell that it moved. Yeah, it was legit made me think it was a UFO for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I was kind of like, what?
Did you shoot at it?
No, I didn't shoot at it.
Pussy.
No, I didn't have a gun with me. Come on now. And we're in the middle of Kansas City. Oh wait, gun crime already happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really wild, Cassie. Like I stayed stuck on that spot for like a solid minute. You could ask Mitch, because I was driving, so I had to like do one of these several times.
Where'd it go?
Exactly. There was no plane, dude, unless it was moving stupid fast. But there was nothing. It was just blue, like straight blue sky, no clouds, nothing. Like you couldn't see planes on a nice blue day. But it just was nothing. I don't know. It was weird. One of those freaking natures. But I know it wasn't a radio tower because the bright looked like it was a reflection of the sun. Like
So we kind of got sidetracked here.
We did. It's fine. I think they're okay with
I
that.
think we do this all the time.
We do. It's fine.
You guys
Go
are
on
used to
tangents.
this.
They have interesting things to talk about. We have interesting things to talk about. It's fine.
We're a community. We're a group like this.
Ooh, good to see some. I didn't see Susan talk about the skinwalkers. That's cool.
Yeah.
Go Utah. Heck yeah.
I mean,
Be careful
I
now.
don't think there's really much else to talk about with this conspiracy theory because I mean
really
it's still such a modern
mean,
theory and there's no
There are, but it's
facts.
It's
There's no
almost
facts to
not
back anything.
entertaining. Yeah, it's not really entertaining. I don't want to entertain. Like I just want to talk about the gist of it, and then if you guys want to know more, go research it. Go check it out. But,
honestly.
yeah.
The reason I brought this up was because like I seen some TikTok videos. I'm like, that's interesting.
That's interesting. Exactly.
It's just the way they put it out there, and it's like, oh well.
Like I told you before,
They're
the next
recruiting.
civilization I want to talk about is Mauritania, that existed in Africa over by the Rishat structure.
Yes. He is very invested in this structure. I'm telling you guys. You need to check it out if you haven't seen it.
I am so fascinated because
You can Google it.
there's
It's worth
so
a
many
Google.
different there's so many things that line up with this possibly being the location of Atlantis. I know that sounds weird. And Atlantis, Crimean.
Oh, I know.
Let's put it this way. Mauritania, which was that section of Africa, and this is a real place, it's a real documented location, had a leader the same name as the first leader of Mauritania had the same name of the first leader of Atlantis. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. I need to get the date for that too. I think it's the 6th. Yeah, I think it's that Saturday. I am definitely. Oh, wait, no, I'm still in July.
That's in September.
I think it is the 6th. It's either the 6th or the 7th. The week before. Which I mean, Ray County is just down the road, so it's
Oh
perfect.
man. Just
What?
reminded me I need to get a hold of KD.
Do it.
I got something new that I want him to build for me.
Okay, so it's a Saturday. No big deal. If I had to bet, it seemed to pop up heavy around the time Russia versus Ukraine started, since the Tartarian stuff was claimed to be of origin from around where Russia is.
Yeah, well, the empire stretched up into like around Crimea and the Soviet Union and all that stuff. So, and it went all the way through Asia. So, Josh is talking about tending to.
At Ray County, if he doesn't double book, because that's what happened to us.
He'll
He
flop.
forgets all the time.
He
dude.
flops.
It's cool. No big deal. We still love Josh.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what happened was because he was going to be at it wasn't Carpenters. It was technically yes, but it was technically the sanatorium,
Yeah.
Tarium, whatever the heck it was before. But then I guess Iowa planned Malvern planned some event the same day, and they got Josh in on it. Which I mean, it makes sense. He's kind of a staple there now. Like that.
Yeah, he's
that
the
place
face.
has brought in so much business for that town.
Speaking of which, you take that bike ride, you send me pictures.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, St. Joseph?
Yeah. You take
We'll
pictures.
see. We'll see. I'm still kicking around the idea. I don't know. I don't want to waste people's time.
We'll go in halvesies.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, dude. We could find a third. That'd be perfect. Because I would
just
definitely do a
saying.
third.
I'm just saying.
Let's just say
there's a third in chat.
I saw a location today that was advertised that looks really cool, and I'd like to go check it out. But the sad thing is they didn't have pictures of the inside, so it makes me a little worried.
That's why
But
you go visit it in person.
I do need to make an appointment to go check this place out. Now, like I said,
cool.
This isn't me buying a location. This is me just checking it out because I'd love to get inside of it. And I found out the person who built this house also built a bank in St. Joseph, like not
cool.
on the square, but just down from the square, and it was apparently a very prosperous bank, and the architecture is beautiful. So
Yeah,
it's just one of those things.
the owners of this house that we're talking about, the people were renovating and now
Yeah.
they're selling.
Yeah. So
Suspicious?
very suspicious. That's why I'm like, and for the price too. It's kind of suspicious. That's why I'm like, what's wrong with this place?
Yep.
Because in today's housing market, this house should be going for a lot of money.
Yeah.
But again, what's the inside look like?
That is the question. Question of the day.
But thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. It is 13 past the hour.
And Charles has to go take a night.
I had a long day at work for sure, but it was a good day. It was a Monday. It was a Monday.
It was a Monday.
I had my Monday's stuff today for sure. I was pushing a button to open a door when it was actually opening the ramp, and I was like, "Oh, what's happening?" But it wasn't working. Keeps dropping out of being live.
That's the first we've heard of it.
Yeah.
My live stream showing healthy.
Good to have you here, Geneva. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. If you guys haven't yet, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when we go live so you get notified and reminded, hey, these idiots are alive.
Yes, and like I said, I'll be going to Whiteface House this weekend. So hopefully if great things happen, you'll be hearing about our shenanigans next Tuesday.
Pics or it didn't happen.
Exactly. I'm going to make sure to run my camera just in case. Hopefully that doesn't malfunction my phone.
Oh, dude. Don't say
I'm so
malfunction
pissed
to
off
me.
about that, dude.
Don't say malfunction to me.
Pissed off. So mad about that. Ugh. Love y'all, Cassie. If it's haunted, the interior other than structural sound would be worth the price. True. Have a great weekend, everyone. Yes, twice now. Thank you. Like the show. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Awesome,
Stick around
Geneva.
for more. We go live every
Monday.
almost at Tuesday. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. Obviously, if you have things going on and you can't make it, no big deal. Our show goes up on YouTube for whenever you want to watch it. Just go look at the live section, not the video section. Video section's for other things. So check us out there.
I want to throw one more thing out here real quick for everybody watching. If you go into on our channel, there's videos and then there's live. If you go to the videos, we have some vlog videos from locations, a couple locations. We've been discussing we need to go do a vlog video again.
We do. It's been a while.
And we want to make that happen. So, guys, you can send out suggestions.
Send out suggestions of where we should go do a vlog at.
Yeah, just post them in the you can post
Obviously,
them in the bottom.
that's doable. Don't just be like, "Oh, go to this place." We can't go to Area 51. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not.
We can't go to Idaho,
Right.
penitentiary or some shit.
So, somewhere locally
local.
in Missouri,
4 states: Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas.
Yeah, what he said. He said it much faster than I did.
Yeah, 4 states. I'm used to it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because it's 4-state paranormal. Duh.
Yeah. Oh, I know where we should go.
Okay, so we may not have your suggestion, but leave a suggestion anyways, because we love y'all. Anyways, thank you all so much for being here. We really appreciate it, and we hoped that you found this topic actually very interesting. In the future, we'll be talking about more conspiracy places as well. So I would love to do Missouri Ghost Towns.
The tour of Missouri ghost towns.
If you have any suggestions of any specific ghost towns, send them for sure.
I've got a video on
Glore
a villa.
Psychiatric would be sick. Do it in October. That would be amazing.
Bondurant School.
I don't know. Glore, I know. Bondurant.
That sounds familiar. Bondurant.
You know.
Right. So put them below the video. There's another comment section. Put them down there because it'll stay there.
Yeah. Once the video ends, go put your comments in there, and then we'll really have them. Otherwise, we have to go to the very end of this video to see all your guys' suggestions. So we love y'all, but dang.
Yeah. Make them easier for us, guys.
Exactly.
Go to your mom's
house. Hey, my mom's house. Well, the house I used to grow up in was haunted, so it's not standing anymore. So sorry.
Womp womp.
Womp womp womp. Which is funny because a friend of mine started having visions after the house was torn down of what reached out to him there. But anyways, that's another story for another time.
All right, guys.
Thank y'all for being here. Have a wonderful night.
God bless. Bless you. What was that southern saying? The bless you, child.
Bless you, child.
Bless you, child.
Precious.